Hi guys, welcome to Green Biology. In this video, I want to talk about what will be the next steps when I will go back to Europe. This is the end of a chapter. Since December, I've been in Ouagadougou in Burkina Faso, and I've been experimenting with some hydroponic systems. More specifically, I've been trying out the Kratky method and the wick systems. So the wick systems more with self-watering planters. I've tried some other things in soil and some propagation, but the main things were really trying these two hydroponic systems, Kratky and wick systems. So now I've learned some things and made some mistakes along the way. Well, that was the goal because I'm starting out. I want to do some experimentation to put in some practice and experience so I can successfully grow plants that I enjoy eating and at some point even reach a commercial scale. So now this video is really me reflecting on what I learned here and what I want to do to build up on that. And I'm going to make it short because I've made already a few videos that talk about the learnings I had on the specific projects, but this is more what I feel like is the next important step to gain some experience and practice. So yeah, let's just get started on that. So the first thing is what worked and what didn't work. For example, you can see behind me I have a lot of lettuce growing in Kratky systems in bottles, and I feel like most of these didn't work, and it was because I'm in a Sub-Saharan climate, and these lettuce are coming from Germany. I got the seeds in Germany, so I feel like there was a mismatch between the environmental conditions I was in and the type of plant I was trying to grow. So I want to confirm that by trying to grow them when I go back in Germany to see if the difference in the climate will have an impact on the growth of the lettuce, and also to try to grow them indoor because I feel like outdoor was a bit messy with these systems, and especially with like the dry air and also like all the dust particles we have in the air here. So all of that, I want to like redo it in a different climate to see the difference and to be able to confirm, okay, was it the climate that made most of these systems fail? Next is the biggest thing I would say I saw is the importance of having a clear and smooth system to go from your seed to your harvest. So basically you need to have a clean and smooth transition between the germinating the seed and then having the seedling and then transplanting it into your final hydroponic system. And this is something I don't have right now. The only kind of clean or smooth experience I had is when I transplanted my tomato plant in Kratky systems, which was really clean and they grew quite well. I want to be able to replicate that for plants like the lettuce that I have, but also with a new substrate, because I was able to germinate seeds only in potting soil, which is not really hydroponic because it's not neutral. So I want to try with cotton because I could try with raw wool, it's very popular, but I don't really like the fact that that's something you can't reuse, it's not really natural, and I feel like it can produce more waste. And I read a lot of things about basically the health concerns you can have. Well, this I can't really confirm, I don't have much experience on this, but I want to try something else than raw wool, and it's also expensive. So I saw that cotton was something that people tried with, and I want to be able to germinate my seeds and raise my seedlings in that. And then the next thing to master with this process is when and how you start to feed your plants with a nutrient solution, because since they're like very, very young, you need to make them adapted to receiving the nutrients from a water solution. So this is something I really want to build on, because even if you're growing food for yourself or if you're growing food commercially, you will need to have this clean process from seed to harvest. Otherwise, it's a bit of a mess. That was another big mistake with the lettuce. The process from seed to seedling to the final system was messy, and I disturbed the plant a lot, and therefore I affected their growth in a negative way. I think that's pretty much it. So basically, what I want to do is retry what I've done here in a different climate to see how the climate affects the systems themselves. And it won't be just the climate, because I will also be growing indoor. I will try some outdoor, but this will be only possible during the summer. But I think I will be there during summer, so I will be able to try them outdoor. And then master a clean and smooth way from seed to harvest with how I grow plants, and trying that with a substrate, with cotton as a substrate. So I probably do other things, but this is mainly what I want to build up on from the experience here. Even the tomato systems that are doing okay, I want to retry them over there and basically build up and consolidate the learnings from here. And yeah, and the final thing is also trying out again the self-watering planters, because one of the main mistakes I made with them is I wanted to try to see if they would really water themselves. So I didn't water them regularly, and now I want to see, okay, what happened when you actually take a proper maintenance or care of a self-watering planter, and see the result with the same varieties, because I also want to become comfortable with the varieties that I grew here. So I'm going to stop trying out new crops, because otherwise I'm spread too thin, and I want to start to really understand these plants. What do they like, which conditions do they like, which system they like, and see them growing in different climate. And once I'm comfortable with them and I can regularly produce them at a level where I can eat them, then I will start moving on with other plants. Because these last 4 months, it was mainly just experimenting, because that was actually the first time that I would see plants growing in this system. So I just wanted to observe and see what will happen. So things stayed alive, but didn't really provide enough, I would say, that can feed me or a family, and not even talking about commercial scale. So that's pretty much it. I hope that was helpful for you in some way, and that you're putting in some practice too on your side. And yeah, let me know in the comments what you are working on, which system are you experimenting with, for how long have you been experimenting with hydroponics, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.